Guyana in advanced discussions with US to accept third country deportees and refugees.
The 24-year-old ex-girlfriend of the Linden businessman who was gunned down last Tuesday at Wisma in Linden while waiting to pick up his daughter has been charged with the man's murder.
You must understand that I mentioned before, Anil Nandalal, as the Attorney General of this country, has himself demonstrated, in my respectful opinion, and the first time I'm saying it, behavior that is inconsistent and improper as the Attorney General.
One of the defense counsel I heard said that he had to remark that this is even a cost case, a cost charge. That's the exact word he used.
Working, no time for loving. Serious rasta, no joking. Now you want to support the smoking.
This is what corruption looks like under the PPP government. Minister Susan Rodriguez, your level of corruption continues to grow to the point where we cannot even begin to address the corruption of your other colleagues in the PPP.
Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worry.
Let me start the things, the banner. We're gonna Let's Start the Things. Steve is your boy Fire Feelings, aka Mr. Let's Start the Things, back in the building. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to our fresh upload. As you guys see, all we kick it off. Like I say, y'all know whether any pot we're bubbling. You know where they're putting menu, so you know we're getting the shout on the plate. Y'all better stick around to the end of the content to get every little thing that we got. It's Wednesday. We are the 7th of January 2026. It is the 7th day in the 4th month of the new year. Boy, happy new year still to you guys. Got the year still fresh. Alright, so we're going on. Remember, if it's your first time over here, feel free to give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and put your post notification bell on all so you'll be notified first when we drop a video. We go live also, you know what I mean, first. Also, let us run up the likes on this one. I want like 200 likes on this video, guys. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. You understand? Anyway, don't waste no time. Let's jump into these topics that we got for you. Quick and fast. Let's get this.
Step out of the shadows and come into the light. Now is your time to find your way in life. It's all a journey. Well, you already know it's your girl Melody Thomas, and I'm representing for Let's Talk the Things TV. Now, you know when I want to hear all the latest gossip, all the latest trends, music, news, all that great stuff from Guyana, I subscribe to Talk the Things. So make sure you subscribe and check out the vibes. Right now, you know.
Well, viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. Today, definitely, we're going to kick it off with some news. Now, it seems like the president definitely was in a meeting with Mr. Mark Rubio, the Secretary of State of America. And y'all don't know this deportee thing we're going on. Yes, America asks to deport some un-Guyanese national to Guyana. Oh my God. We don't want these people in our country, bro. Why y'all can't send them nowhere else? And it's all kind of different people. People from Venezuela, people that got detained and deported from America. This is Guyana. We know who. Could be Chinese, could be African, could be Asian, could be Spanish, could be Mexican. With the president really there, pun? Viewers and subscribers, take a listen to this.
It's the realest king, and y'all don't know it's been the realest thing, my people. Yo, here to give you guys an update. No, I don't believe what I'm seeing. But let me read. Guyana in advanced discussions with US to accept third country deportees and refugees. Let me just go over this again. Let my brains process my response. Guyana in advanced discussion with US to accept third country deportees and refugees. Yo, you know what? I'm not even going to jump into details. I'm not even going to jump into details. Lordy, lordy, lord. 2026, I told y'all, this is going to be a year to remember. For the simple-minded, third country deportees and refugees means these are deportees and refugees that will not be going to their own country, but will be coming here. Yeah? We get enough space for truth, eh? This country get enough space, eh? Y'all in discussion? Well, here I got to tell y'all. End the discussion. Fuck that. Yo, if ever, and I hope it goes like this, the people of the country get a saying, which in a doubt whether, but if ever, everybody, fuck that. All who agree, here's the comment section, y'all know what it. Nah, partner. No. What kind of foolishness is this here, fam? What kind of, I don't care what kind of discussion y'all these get with Trump. Unacceptable. Where are putting them? This country get enough space for people other than the people of this country. Yeah. People are now waiting for where are putting these refugees from? Yeah. Y'all get refugee camps? On which land y'all putting these camps from? Where y'all putting these people? Where? Jano Star. You never got asked what country they come from. Wait, so Guyana now supposed to be what? Trump trash can? This supposed to be the filter bin? Wait, all these people now they're filtering into the bin. No! The fuck are you reading here, fam? This is the first update. I'm not even going to jump into details, brethren. Yo, could never be. Let this just be words, partner. This just be a talk. Don't ever let this come to pass. Because if we Guyanese people accept this, that's it. That's it, fam. It done there. Don't complain about nothing. Pussy clat is this I reading it? Guyana in advanced discussion with US to accept third country deportees and yo, I want to see how this go play out. And y'all know the realest king gonna keep y'all updated. Drop your thoughts in the comment section, like, follow, share. Apologies for not jumping into details. If y'all want to know the details, it goes like this. Fuck that.
Well, I tell you something, realest king. Real talk. I now see why you get into details. I now see why. Because it's F3 at the end of the day, bro. Oh my God, yo, sometimes before we take 10 steps forward, it's like we taking 10 steps backward. Me understand what really going on here, son. Why would we accepting to collect third world deportees? Why? It's so bad, Guyana want America help. I telling you, by me neighbor with this, but viewers and subscribers, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts on this.
The 24-year-old ex-girlfriend of the Linden businessman who was gunned down last Tuesday at Wisma in Linden while waiting to pick up his daughter has been charged with the man's murder. She has been remanded to jail. The ex-girlfriend, Shania Benjamin, was not required to enter a plea when she appeared before Magistrate Russia Liverpool this morning, charged with the murder of 27-year-old Amar Jones. The magistrate remanded the woman to prison until the 16th of February, when the matter will continue. Benjamin was arrested hours after the man's shooting death, and she has been in custody since then. The two shared a young child together. According to reports, although they were no longer together, they would find themselves in many arguments. On the day of the incident, the man had made arrangements to pick up the child and informed the ex-girlfriend of the area where he would be waiting. Moments later, eyewitnesses said a white car pulled up in front of the man's canter truck, and a young man emerged from that car and opened fire on Jones as he sat in his truck. He attempted to reverse from the area, but was hit twice to the head. The main suspect is believed to be the current boyfriend of the ex-girlfriend, who is now facing the murder charge. The police have not released any details about that suspect as the investigation is ongoing. However, the car that is believed to have been used in the commission of the crime was found. The matter remains under active investigation tonight.
Well, listen what I tell you, this wickedness, boy. This wickedness. Because force them so that how them get footage with this girl leaving the exact spot where she child father, she ex get gunned down. Because remember, as you could hear, this man car, she say, yo, that's such a place if you come and pick up this girl. This the daughter. But look what's going to happen. Instead of she coming to pick the child up, she sent two man for more than the man. Look at your face now. I telling you, boy, yo. God, I thank you that I never ever meet a toxic woman. Cause me never with them kind of thing, boy. Cause you hear them just don't say them always having an argument. And this is where these things is lead to. Even though when they got some man is saying, yo, like take away myself before I do the whole thing, they got some woman is up in them ego. Cause what she kill the man for? Viewers and subscribers, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts.
Mr. Ford, good day. First off, I know today was a lengthy day, but I want to start off with the application for judicial review. How important was it? How important is that case? And I know it's still live in the High Court. Tell us about your arguments today with regards to that, and also the appeal to the full court, and again, a request for stay.
Well, I'll start with the constitutional application which we filed, which we know that the Chief Justice discharged and refused. So we yesterday filed an appeal to the full court, and we filed a concomitant application for a stay, which we expect to be heard soon. We don't have a date as yet from the court. So that is pending, and that is a continuation in the march towards the ultimate arbiter, which we believe is the CCJ, to decide these issues. In relation to the judicial review application, that is a very important application, because we are challenging in that application the authority of the minister to issue an authority to proceed. We would concomitantly be challenging the arrest and all the related proceedings. We would also be raising for the first time a number of arguments which we would have raised on the first occasion in order to get bail, where we highlighted that the fact that Mr. Ashuddin is a politician, he's a leader, the presumptive leader of the opposition, he's the leader of the Win Party. We would have highlighted in that application the bias, the animosity to the point of hatred, which would have been displayed by the Attorney General, would have been displayed by the Vice President and the President and the Cabinet as a whole, of which Ms. Waldron is an essential member of. We believe that we would have documented in those affidavits the fact that she is biased, and by extension she should not or be in position to issue an authority to proceed. These are fundamental issues which have not arisen before because of the peculiar nature of this case. So that is pending, coming up on the 14th before the Chief Justice. So those are very important applications that we have pending in the court.
You base your arguments largely today on that judicial review, the application for judicial review, the application for a stay to be granted. Now, the court did not necessarily, in fact, the court did not heed it to your request, your team's request. Do you take this as a major blow? And could you respond to statements by the Attorney General that this is all part of a delaying tactic by your team to drag the process out?
Now, we would have highlighted, and you would have been present in court, we would have highlighted by way of a note and authorities about 6 or 7 cases which indicate that in relation to judicial review application, which is pending in the Superior Court, that the lower court should not proceed. There's an added dynamic in this case where the magistrate herself is a defendant in the very application in judicial review proceedings in the High Court. We would have pointed out 6 to 8 cases or more where in those circumstances the magistrate ought not to proceed to hear the case. The magistrate proceeded to hear the case. We do not consider it a major blow, but it's another one of the things that would have occurred in this case, which we ultimately will be relying on as we proceed further in the process, which will be forming part of the entire corpus of the case and in terms of the errors that have been taking place in this matter. So we will be raising that at a future time at the Superior Court. We do not consider it a major defect, and we remain resolute that ultimately, either through this committal process that has commenced today, or ultimately by any of the available means, that we have, we will employ them, we will pursue them, and we will ultimately be successful. Now, the public must understand that I mentioned before, Anil Nandalal, as the Attorney General of this country, has himself demonstrated, in my respectful opinion, and the first time I'm saying it, behavior that is inconsistent and improper as the Attorney General. He has to decide, on one hand, if he's an active politician, and to the extent that he's an Attorney General, the holder of an office, the head of the Bar of Guyana, he's required to conduct himself in an appropriate way. Our society has gotten so docile to the extent that we allow office holders to do whatever they want. It is improper for Mr. Nandalal to be making the statements that he's been making the comments that he's been making, whilst at the same time being the chief architect and chief advisor to the government and government ministers on these issues. So his position fundamentally is one where his only concern is that this process must continue, it must start, and it must go to the end. We have a different objective. Our objective is not to delay. Our objective is to ensure that on each and every step of this matter, that our clients receive justice according to the law, not justice according to what Nandalal feels, what he thinks, and by political machinations which he can employ if he wishes.
So subscriber, that was Mohamed Lawyer explaining and letting people know what really going on with the case, and especially Mr. Nandalal. Now, this is the extradition hearing going on in Guyana. And basically, Mohamed Lawyer, you know what I mean, put Nandalal in place in a way, no joke. But guess what going on? Nandalal clap back. Y'all know Nandalal not going to take it light. If you wasn't subscribed, take a listen to what Mr. Nandalal had to say.
One of the defense counsel I heard said that he had to remark that this is even a cost case, a cost charge. That's the exact word he used. Or a narcotics trial is not conducted this way. That the entire extradition hearing is done by paper. And they can't believe that it is done by paper. My people, extradition proceedings are done by paper. There is no witness that comes, only the formal witnesses to tender the paper. Because the papers, the charge, the evidence, they come in paper form from the requesting country. That is the nature of extradition. So yes, it's different from a it's different from a cost offense. It's different from a narcotics trial because it is not a trial. It is a committal hearing, and you get committal by paper. The man said they're not getting opportunities to cross-examine the witness. That is true. You're not entitled to cross-examine witnesses in extradition. Only the formal witnesses. The one who are going to bring the paper. The evidence that is on that paper will not unfold in Guyana. It will unfold at the trial in the United States, where you will have all the opportunity to see the witnesses and cross-examine them. That is how extradition is done. And that process is over 100 years old. I don't think these guys ever did an extradition case in their life. And they go and lament. Another one of the defense counsel I heard said that he had to remark that this is even a cost case, a cost charge.
Well, I tell you, when them liars done with Nandalal, he can get headache, he can get high blood pressure, low cholesterol. Oh, sky by yo. Them man got Nandalal bad. I'm not gonna tell no lie. Yo, you see this case between Mohamed and the PPP, yo, bro, it's crazy. I'm not gonna tell no lie. This is totally crazy. But viewers and subscribers, I want you guys to leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts on this. So bye. Hey.
Working, no time for loving. Serious rasta, no joking. Now you want to support you smoking. Working, no time for loving. Serious rasta, no joking. support you.
For some entertainment news. Yeah, so we say entertainment news. We're talking about supporting and representing Guyanese music, Guyanese artists, Guyanese culture, whether it's dancehall, chutney, soca. This is what we're talking about. And today, as you guys see this young man on the screen, he go by the name of Ras Isan, the natural one. And he dropped a bad song a few months ago in 2025 that I wanted to bring to the platform for a real long time. This one is called Work.
Working hard in a life to survive, everybody have to know Mr. Wrong from right. Working hard in a life to survive, my people, hold up your head high. Working hard in a life to survive, get a youth, don't bother with the eye. Working hard in a life, if you want to achieve big house, big car and big ride.
And the tune, I love it because they got a lot of lazy people in Guyana. I'll tell you this. Enough people saying money running in Guyana, but they got people that making it in Guyana. Enough people saying that, oh, we can't make it in Guyana, but people making it in Guyana. One thing I know, living in foreign Isa, even before I come to America, Isa, you understand? I used to always see people begging. Now I come to America and I see the same thing. And when I see big shows, I see everybody in the show. So how you broken you going show? Work!
Put your shoulders to the wheel, your mind strong and steel and concrete. Even if cost of living it increase, it's like when Buffalo hit a stampede. I have to go to work on my money. Him say one of his meal was coming. You want to know what you friend when you're hungry. Remove the veil from your eyes and you can't see.
That is what we're talking about. Bad piece of song, Ras Isan, and definitely yo, I like the bass, I like the treble, I like the rhythm. I love how you deal with it though. Real thing, you got support your habit. This is what we're talking about. One bad piece of tune from Ras Isan, the natural one. Them say, blessed is the child that have his own. You understand? Blessed is the man that work hard. From the sweat to your brow, you shall eat bread. Somebody else want to cock up in bed, you're going to get bad thing happen to you.
The mind is a terrible thing to waste it and lose could never replace. Opportunities knocking, captivate, get a youth, hold the faith. Peter pay for all, and Bob pay for all, but a stitch in time will save 9. Grandmaster come off the corner, stop line. You get yours and I get mine.
I proud I born on the 26th of May, Guyana Independent Day. Not a buy. Could think they could diss me. I always working for me. No joke, work. Y'all know we do it on this platform. So when it comes to the entertainment news, we definitely reviewing the song. We're going to pin the link for this song in the comment section so you guys could go over to his page, check out the video and tell him that Fire Feelings from Let's Start the Things TV sent you guys over there. This is what we're talking about. We're talking about supporting Guyanese music, Guyanese culture. Big up Ras Isan, another brethren. I know y'all can remember the last upload I did with Ras Isan and Pablo G. Now this is one with Ras Isan alone, whereby this one is called Work. So big up all of the man, them and the woman out there who could beat your chest and say, yeah, everything we got in this life is from the sweat of your brow, your work fit. You never can nobody, you never rob nobody, you never steal nothing from nobody.
Working, no time for loving, serious fast and not joking. Now you want to support your smoking. Working, no time for loving, serious fast and not joking. Or you want to support your working hard in a life to survive, everybody have to know Mr. Wrong from right.
So if you also subscribe, like I said, check out the link is in the comment section. Go over to your page, support your page, and let me know what's going on. You understand? Ras Isan, big up your damn self. You understand?
Working, no time for loving, serious fast and not joking. Now you want to support your smoking. Working, no time for loving, serious fast and not joking. Now you want to support your...
This is what corruption looks like under the PPP government. Minister Susan Rodriguez, your level of corruption continues to grow to the point where we cannot even begin to address the corruption of your other colleagues in the PPP. The Guyanese people deserve answers as to how you and your wife acquired the funds to purchase a property in the United States located at 8601 Northwest 46th Court, Fort Lauderdale, Florida 33351. Which was purchased on March 11, 2024 for $540,000 US, the equivalent of 116 million Guyana dollars. This property is one of several US-based assets under your American investment shell company, Revel Investments, LLC. According to records filed with the Florida Department of State, This shell company you created was incorporated on January 16, 2024, with registered owners listed as Susan Rodriguez and her spouse, Denisha Bob, now legally known as Denisha Rodriguez. The company's federal EIN is 99-101-8773. The listed mailing address for Revel Investments LLC is 3550 Southwest 124th Avenue, Miramar, Florida, believed to be one of Susan's other U.S. properties. Additional records connect related correspondence to 3037 Southwest 179th Avenue, Miramar, Florida, an address associated according to the Northwest Homeowners Association with Durrani Tacordial, a South Florida realtor of Guyanese descent, license number 347-5349, employed by the Realty One Group. Itself includes 3 bedrooms, 2 self-contained bathrooms, an electronic garage and balcony, central air conditioning, vaulted ceilings, walk-in closets, French doors, and high-impact hurricane-resistant windows. Features consistent with a prime investment property. Within just 2 months of the shell company creation, Susan has already figured out how to fund this shell company created to siphon off hundreds of millions of Guyana taxpayer dollars to purchase prime real estate U.S. investment properties. What is most alarming is the method of payment. This transaction was executed with 100% equity. What this means is that this 540,000 US dollars were paid in full. A full purchase of this magnitude demands scrutiny on the source, movement, and legitimacy of the funds used by a public official. Guyanese need to know, is it liquid cash drugs money that was collected in the United States to purchase this property? Did these funds originate from Guyana? Which local bank facilitated the transfers? Why were such large transactions not flagged or reported to the Financial Intelligence Unit? Were local banks instructed to ignore standard anti-money laundering protocols? Were these funds routed through any third parties? If the money did not originate from Guyana, then what was its source? Were these funds derived from illicit activity, including narcotics trafficking? These are legitimate concerns that demand answers. Further, this matter now extends beyond Guyana. Transactions of this nature fall squarely within the jurisdiction of U.S. federal authorities, including the Department of Homeland Security, DEA, the Drug Enforcement Administration, the FBI, and the IRS, Internal Revenue Service. Each of these agencies has a mandate to investigate unexplained wealth, cross-border financial transfers, money laundering, tax evasion, and the misuse of shell companies for illicit purposes. Finally, records show that the annual report for Revel Investments LLC filed with the Florida Department of State for the purpose of fee collection and compliance was electronically signed by you, Susan Rodriguez. This places you personally on record and directly accountable for the declarations made to U.S. authorities. Imagine if a junior minister like Susan can acquire such wealth from corrupt means, much less a senior minister. The Guyanese people are watching and they are demanding answers. As the presumptive leader of the opposition, I am entrusted with an obligation to expose corruption and misuse of state resources to the Guyanese people. I would also urge the Integrity Commission to publish all submissions over the years. This will show if you're really serious about fighting corruption. You will recall over the last several weeks, I exposed the same minister who owns a massive apartment complex, a large, already substantial home with 6 high-end vehicles, and her mansion currently under construction. With all of this information, I therefore call on President Ali to launch a full investigation into Rodriguez's acquisition of wealth over the years of employment as a government minister with independent investigators, and to immediately relieve her of her minister duties until such investigation is done. Stay tuned for more exposure of corruption of ministers and their families in the PPP government.
Well, viewers and subscribers, as you just heard Mr. Mohamed exposing Miss Rodriguez more and more. Right now, at this point here, sir, I know if you have fact, Miss Rodriguez up on a hot seat. Jeez, the man see he didn't even know that we should get married, but it's common sense. You understand? How could a woman who working for the kind of money own a gas station and all of these things? Me understand really going on. You understand? But Miss Rodriguez, stop. Remember, Ahmad exposed you. You have been exposed. You understand? See, you can't come to, you could talk from now till God come for your world. We know you're lying. We know you are lying. But if you guys now viewers and subscribers, this is probably going to take or leave. Let me know what's your thoughts upon what Mr. Mohamed said in the comment section. You understand? This is what we're talking about. We're going to jump out from here. So now, like I said, if you guys watched the videos so far, please give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and put your post notification bell on. Like I said, run up the likes on this one. Let me get about 200 likes on this one. And let me know what time you're watching this upload, alright? Until next time, my Wi-Fi feelings, aka Mr. Let's Start the Things. See you guys. Stay safe, stay blessed. Happy New Year again. We out.